Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Kelly, and on this channel we do a lot of sewing and embroidery and some other crafty things. I just got a cover stitch machine, so I've been trying to do some videos on it as I'm learning, which has been really exciting. It's a super fun machine. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to upload pretty frequently these days. But today we are going to make some key fobs. So these are super cute with the Converse and the pearls. And I made a couple already. My aunt, she's technically my aunt, but she's only 6 years older than me. So we grew up more like siblings. But anyway, she's gonna really appreciate these. So I'm gonna make her a couple more so that she can pick her favorite and then give some to friends or whatever. But my room is kind of a mess. I got a lot going out today. What else do we have? We got 2 of the poop bags going out today. If you have not seen my video on these are in the hoop, and you put the dog bags in here and then they come out the butt. What else do we have going out today? My room's a mess. Did I say that already? I've got this was supposed to be, I was supposed to mail this like 10 minutes ago. It's a super cute, like, Wonder Woman themed, although it's not Wonder Woman, it's just red, white, or blue, gold, and red, for a little first birthday. So that's going out today. I just didn't have the right box. I thought I did. Someone bought this on Etsy, but she lives not too far from here, so it's going to be cheap to ship. I didn't want to ship it in a priority mailbox, but I don't have just a normal box that it can fit in. So I went to Dollar Tree because I thought maybe Dollar Tree they sometimes have boxes, but they didn't have any. So we're gonna make but I also wanted to make these first anyway because I want to ship everything at once. I gotta ship the dog bags and the tutu, and then these will be super cheap to ship as well. But as you can see, you know, I got this design from Off With Their Threads, which I really love their stuff. They're inexpensive, and they always, if you join their Facebook group, I assume maybe Instagram too, but if you join their Facebook group, they have sales almost every week, or like a free item every week. So like, I bought this, I got something free. So I've kind of been buying something every week just so I get the free thing too. But rather than buy everything I want at once. But anyway, so I mean, I think this was like $3 for the design. But key fobs, or what else would you call this? Snap tabs. They're super quick, easy, but I think people get a little confused on them. But overall, it's a really easy project. So you need vinyl. You could use felt, I would think. Anything kind of heavier that doesn't fray on the edges when you cut it, because you're going to be, so you sew it all and then you cut around it. But, so you need vinyl, you need a tearaway stabilizer of some sort. So I'm going to use sticky stabilizer, but you can hoop just regular tearaway. It's just not what I'm going to do today. Partly because the frame that I have that it fits in so well is one of my Durkee Easy frames, and I just, sticky stabilizers is really easy on these. So we'll do this. We need that. You need, what are these things called? Lobster claw, these have a name. I get them off of Amazon, and they're really cheap if you buy them that way. I mean, I guess in a pinch you can get them at Joann or Walmart or Michael's or whatever, but they're way more expensive. I can't remember exactly how much, but I am about to order some more because I'm almost out. There they are. But I think this came a bag of 50, and they were probably 10 cents. You know, I spent less than $10 on the whole bag. I'll look it up because again, I need to order some more. But so we need those, and what else? Oh, and you need some way to make your little snaps. I have the cam snap thing, and again, I got this off of Amazon, not very expensive. They have a version at Joann's, probably Walmart too. I don't know about those. I don't know if those are good or not. The cam, K-A-M snaps is the kind that everybody pretty much uses. And you can get fancier ones, like you can get the tabletop one that squishes down. But these are super easy to use. And when I bought it, I got all kinds of colors to go with it. I'm not very organized. I just keep it all in a tub like this. But I'm going to change the camera angle and you'll be able to see all this a little bit more. But I just kind of wanted to go through what all we need. So let me take you over to the computer and show. We're just going to do one today. But this particular design, you can do 3, you can duplicate it and do more than 3, just kind of depending on how big your hoop is. I think today, the reason why I've just been doing them one at a time is because, again, I really like this frame and it fits the thing perfectly. And also because I'm doing different colors. I've got a red one and a pink one. And then I'm going to do a black one and maybe one other color like yellow or something. And I just find it easy. I don't know. You could still do it in one hoop. You could still do multiple in one hoop. But I just find it easier to do it this way. So let's go over and look at the design and let me show you all that. Okay, so this is the design we're going to use for our snap tab. And I just wanted to show you real quick this particular design. And again, it's from Off With Their Threads. It's not that one. We're not going to save that. Okay. When you buy it, you get this, and then you also get, she's done it, 3 of them. So if you have a hoop, this would probably fit a 5x7 hoop. You can, it's already, ready to go for you. But let's say you just want to do 2. So, and again, this is in Embrilliance Essentials, which is pretty much all I use. You can copy and paste and make a new one. There might be a duplicate button, but I've never found it. So anyway, if you wanted to fit it in a hoop, like 2 of them like this might even fit in the hoop I'm going to use today. But the thing is that you don't want them to do one at a time since you've got to put a backing on it. You want everything, like you want this of the first one to stitch and then this of the second one to stitch. So all you do to do that is kind of grab both of them and then go up here to Utility and hit Color Sort and then New View. And so now if you look over here, here's our new steps. So it does both of the outlines, then it does both of the shoe soles, then it does both of the black, and then both of the polar white. Now, again, I'm doing a whole bunch of different colors today, so I'm probably just going to do one at a time. But I just wanted to show you guys that that is an option. So if you had a really big hoop, you could, do 6 at a time, really. Let's see. Let's see how big of a hoop we would need to do that. So you could do all of these. Oh yeah, you can probably even do 3 more. You can probably do 9 on an 8x12 hoop. So anyway, just an option if you want to do a bunch at a time. This particular design stitches really, really fast. So You could knock out a whole bunch at once, but let's just get our hoop ready and get ready just to do one of them. One more thing I forgot to mention is if you buy this particular design, she has 2 different versions of even, and you probably noticed it on the one with the 3. I had pulled up the one with the pink pearls. So if you're doing, we're going to do that on this one. We're going to do some pink pearls. You want to choose this one because if not, it groups the laces and the pearls together, both as white. So since we're not going to do that, we're going to separate out the pearls as something different. We're going to go ahead and save this one instead of that other one that I had pulled up. So just a little FYI. Okay, so there's not much to do in terms of hooping. I just put some sticky stabilizer on my easy frame. And as you can see, I didn't even remove the sticky stabilizer from the last thing. I do that often just because sometimes it doesn't matter. But the only thing I wanted to point out, every time I use these easy frames, I want to remind you guys that you always have to check your boundaries because the machine doesn't, when you've got this easy frame in, the machine thinks you have an 8x12 hoop in here. So it's gonna, if you've centered your design, let me go back. Let me just center it. If you center it, you're gonna be off the hoop here. So you have to move everything. Let's find my red dot. Can you see it? Yeah. So you got to move everything to get back onto the frame. Let's see. There's our bottom. And there's our top. I'm not sure why my machine is making all of those sounds. But anyway, so we're good on the hoop. And then so we'll go over to sewing. And let me make sure all of my threads, that first thread you don't even really care about. It's just going to be your placement stitch. Everything else looks the way I want it to be. So let's go ahead and stitch this placement stitch here. So again, you've got nothing on your hoop other than stabilizer. Oops. Did you guys see what I forgot to do? I forgot to set my stops. So good thing we were watching it. But anyway, so now all you have to do, so it's a little bit different than an applique, because what you're going to do is you're going to put your, let me move my hoop. You're going to put your vinyl down, but it's not going to re-stitch around it. That's going to be your last step. So what it's going to do now is actually stitch out the design. Again, it's not going to go around it again like it does with a regular applique. So I'm going to turn off the camera and go ahead and stitch out the design, and then you guys can see that. Okay, so we're all done stitching, and it's pretty cute. I like it with the different colors. And I didn't point out before, I just slapped a piece of vinyl down. Obviously, you could cut it before you put it on your frame. I just didn't do that. So we'll cut that off now. And then the only thing we have left is the very last stitch. So the last thing that your machine is going to do is stitch around it just like that first stitch. So all you have to do is take your other piece of vinyl, put it on the back, and then you can, if your piece is big enough, you can just kind of hold it, but you can also just tape it down. So we're going to just take some Scotch tape or some blue tape, whatever. Oh, you know what else you could do? Ooh, hang on, I have an idea. I'm not sure it's going to work on this because I don't think the vinyl's big enough, but when I was at Dollar Tree earlier today, look at what they had. Look at these little clips. Aren't they the cutest? I have some of these in my garage, like the big kind, but these are adorable. For $1, you get 1, 2, 3, you get 6 of them. So you could also take some clips like this or something else and just clip your vinyl on. Let's do that just because we have them and it's fun. So if you had a smaller piece to where the vinyl didn't come to your frame, you wouldn't be able to do that. But our vinyl's big enough, so we'll use our fun new pink clips. Clip it on, put it back, and then we'll run that final stitch. I just can't decide what color I want it to be. Like if I want it to be black, like I think we'll do the pink, because the pink is kind of standing out on the black. So it's currently set on not pink. So we'll run that real quick. And like I said, I think it took 10 minutes to maybe 9 to stitch out the whole design. And then this is the last step. So there it is, all stitched out. There's the front and there's the back. We'll cut some of these threads to make it a little neater. But so just always remember that all you have to do is stitch out everything. The back is the very last part because you don't want any of the stitching to show on the back side. So now all we have to do is these are fun. I'm glad I bought these. I'm gonna have to go back and get more. They've really, like the Dollar Tree has really upped their crafty section game. Can you tell there's a Dollar Tree like right down the street from me? So anyway, you just rip this off. The only thing I don't like about sticky stabilizer is it's a little bit harder to get in between the two pieces, but once you cut it, you can't really see it anyway. So then all you have to do after that is cut it out. And people ask a lot of questions about that, like the best way to do it. These are just Walmart scissors, but they're pretty sharp. My strategy is not to think about it too much. You are going to see flaws in it that nobody else is going to see, but you just take your scissors. Let me see if I can point you guys down a little bit. Oops, hello. So you just cut about 1/4 of an inch away from the edge of this stitching. So you don't want to get too close or else you'll cut your stitching. The other thing I found is I prefer to cut it from the front rather than the back. Sometimes you can tilt your scissors a little bit and cut at an angle even when you don't mean to. And it shows up a little, you can then see the back side of the other piece of vinyl. And I just find that if I do it on the front, I don't care as much. So let me go ahead, and I don't even know if you guys can see that. Let me go ahead and finish cutting this out, and then I'll show you how to do the snap. All right, so it's all cut out. And again, like I said, it's never going to be perfect, but if you stay kind of about 1/4 of an inch away, it'll look great. And like, I don't even, you don't need to really pay attention to getting really super close right here on this bend or, and especially had I used black thread around here, you wouldn't even see that. Like on, which one? My pink one, you can barely see that section because I stitched around it in pink. By the way, this glitter, that's just the stuff you buy on rolls at Hobby Lobby. And this stuff, it's called like faux leather. It's in the ribbon section, and it goes on sale every other week, I think. Although it sounds like Hobby Lobby's about to change some stuff, but for now, they're on sale every other week. So when you buy these, there's 3 different pieces. There's this part, and you're going to need 2 of those. Then there's the male end and the female end. So you need 1 of each of those. We can put those away. And then mine came with a little, what is this called? A punch, a hole maker. But if you didn't have one, you could use, I think I have 2. Yeah, because I think when I bought the actual punch, it came with this, and then when I bought some of these guys, it came with it. But all you do is you fold it over. Oh, let's cut some threads a little better there. Not a huge deal. That's going to be folded over with the snaps, but we'll clean that up a little bit. You can even take a lighter and lightly burn those if you wanted, but just fold it over where it's going to be. And then I kind of know where the center is going to be, but you can also kind of put this on there to sort of eyeball it, because you don't really want, you don't want to put your hole too far down to where that's overlapping. But it's probably going to be about right. Oh, right there. And then I just poke a hole through both ends because you want it to line up good. And don't poke yourself. And then I don't think well, I know it doesn't matter which side you do. Whether you put this one there or this one there, it doesn't matter. We'll do that one. That kind of makes more sense to me for some reason. And then you take this guy. And when you first get this, you might have to set it up based on the size of your snaps. But it just sits down in this little groove. And then you just squeeze it. And you have to squeeze it pretty hard. Oops. Maybe not that hard because you don't want to do that. You don't want to break it. So, no biggie. You can usually get a screwdriver under there and pop it off. Let's see if we can do that. If not, I might have to go get some pliers. There we go. So let's try that again. Don't squeeze it so hard that you break it. Which one was that? It was this kind. Okay. So let's try that again. That's gonna go like that. And then there. Put it down in there. And squeeze. Some of these might be kind of old. I think I bought 2 different kinds and I liked one better than the other. So that other one might have been one of the ones I didn't like. So then you just do the same here. Yeah, there we go. And then use the other version of it. A female version, I guess you would call that. And squeeze it down. And you're done. Again, I bought some that I didn't really like. And so some of them I have, usually with vinyl, it doesn't matter as much, but you kind of want to loosen them up a little bit. Sometimes I've ripped off the snap tab before. If it's a cheaper version. Let me get one of my little clippy deals. And then that just goes down in there. The reality is, though, nobody's really going to be unsnapping and snapping this. And there you go. We have 3 very cute little snap tabs, and there's tons of designs online to do different stuff. You can do names, you can do fun stuff like this, there's characters, and just a quick and easy. I'm just sending these to her as a little surprise, just for fun. But definitely a quick and easy, especially if you're doing all of one color. But anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you found any value in it at all, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.